Now on the skate, 2-on-1 advantage for Thunderbirds. Oh my goal! Thunderbirds are Jack White on the breakaway with a 2-on-1. Gets it past MacDonald. They have cut the lead in half. The breakaway was all that they needed. It was a 2-on-1 advantage to get it done. The fans go wild. It's their first chance to get excited about something out on the ice. Action has been carried on the side of the Black Bears, but now the Thunderbirds get in on the action. Zach White with the goal. Thunderbirds clear the zone. They work their way to neutral ice. Charging up, looking for open help is Keeley. Keeley won't find any help. Handled by Anderson on defense. Anderson will bring it out of his own zone. Toss it into the corner. Jump and chase game plan. He gets tied up with Cavalier. However, to no avail. Give that puck back to the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds will charge. 2-on-1 is thwarted by MacDonald. Gus Ford with the shot. Gus Ford, 83 points in the regular season. Ford holds the T-Birds record in scoring. In 2024, he put up 114 points with 46 goals. He scored in his first ever professional game. That was in the SPHL with Quad City back in 2020. How about that for a welcome to the pros for Gus Ford? He got the double overtime game winner to take the series over Columbus River Dragons 3-2. There comes the Thunderbirds on the run, a 2-on-1. Barely recognizing it was Ford. As soon as Ford saw it, he stepped on the gas, but he was a little bit late on that opportunity. Otherwise, that 2-on-1 would have been more crisp. So instead, turning it away are the Black Bears. Nate Keeley will take the face-off, but one by Tosto and the Black Bears. They will handle it behind the goal of MacDonald. They cannot yet clear. Thunderbirds trying to get a little bit chippy to prevent the Black Bears from clearing, though they do so successfully. Puck right on the Thunderbird logo of Cavalier, but that'll create a stoppage of play and a face-off in the Thunderbirds zone. Things getting a little edgy in front of the Cavalier goal. I don't mind that edginess. Of course, this is for all the marbles for the Federal Prospects Hockey League Championship. Both squads have a ton of pride on the line after a long season. They'd like nothing more than to hoist the cup with 3 victories in the 5-game series. Back in the Black Bears zone as play resumes, 8:15 to go. Black Bears will take it at neutral ice. Kennedy on defense will hassle the offender for Binghamton and Gavin Yates. So a stoppage in the action. Will have a face-off in the Thunderbirds side of the goal. So there is the face-off, everyone lined up. Cavalier crept in position, but the puck cleared by the Thunderbirds. Stone mishandles, he can't get it, but Bone can. Eventually, Kirkby sends the puck into the corner. And the Thunderbirds continue to take pressure from the Black Bears in their own zone. Black Bears now plenty content to let the clock wear away. 7:33 to go with a 2-goal advantage. neutral ice play does not break the hearts of the Black Bears faithful. Thunderbirds dump into the Black Bears zone. Binghamton again successful in getting it out. They will dump Will Stone into the corner. Just enough to force the Thunderbirds to make their way all the way down the ice. They can't do it successfully, but Zach White is hassled a little bit, trying to keep the puck in the zone. They eventually cannot do so. So the Black Bears back in business again. 6:46 to go. 3-1, Binghamton on top. Anderson collects the puck on the boards, still in the Thunderbirds zone. Quick shot on goal from Tosto. Now the Thunderbirds will dump and chase. Clay Keeley decides to dump it in and then go for the line change on the defensive side of the ice. But again, clearing are the Black Bears. Black Bears seem to have the answer, preventing the Thunderbirds from getting any sort of setup at even strength. They've only had one penalty in this hockey game, a delay of game charged against Anderson in the second period. Thunderbirds on the run. Here's Keeley trying to chip the puck past McAnanama. He was a bit off balance. He could never quite get collected. Binghamton again clears. Trying to mount another trip down the ice into the Black Bear zone. Any chance to get a score. Was Petita simply trying to throw it into the front of the goal, but there were no Thunderbirds men in front, so the Black Bears clear. There's Salak. Salak tries to get it into the zone, but he is foiled by Kirkby. Kirkby then hits the ice. Thunderbirds take it in their own zone. 5 minutes to go here in the third period of the Commissioner's Cup final, game number 1 at Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. Puck back in neutral ice. Anderson will handle it. Quality defenseman just decides to dump. He recognizes that his forwards need a change, so he tosses it into the corner. Anderson will collect it again and waste more time. I say waste, it's a waste if you're a Thunderbirds fan. Thunderbirds down to 4:23 to go. They need to tally 2 goals if they want to stay in this one. So far, not a whole lot of offense from the Thunderbirds in this third period. Not the only best offensive opportunities they had were a power play carryover that made its way to the third. Nearly an own goal from Anderson. Yes, that's a soccer term, but Anderson nearly put it in his own net. Undeterred. Very fortunate for the Binghamton Black Bears to not have done the Thunderbirds a goal favor and make it a 3-2 advantage. 3:41 to go here in the third period. 3-1 Black Bears leading the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds trying to mount some sort of offense. They're having a hard time getting out of their own zone. Got to give a lot of credit to the Black Bears. At this point, they are standing back, making sure not to get caught off-handed. And a goal from Tosto. That'll do it, more than likely. You want to talk about insurance? No, that'll be Kirkby on the goal. Kirkby waves to the Black Bears fans, waving their flags as the 4th goal is put on the board. 4-1, Black Bears with 3:15 to go here in this third period. Black Bears fans are pulling out their keys and saying, warm up the bus. It's time to go home. We've got a 3-goal advantage with only 3:15 to go. Thunderbirds will have to make a fantastic goal comeback to make a comeback here. So the Binghamton Bears and Bone will handle the puck in their own defensive zone, but they are more than content to slow things down as much as possible and take as much clock off to secure victory number 1 in the Commissioner's Cup final. Here come the Thunderbirds, though. They will get a shot on goal. Gagnon can't quite get it to go. So there is Anderson, who nearly put the puck in his own goal moments ago. But the answer from number 17 shortly thereafter, Tyson Kirkby, with his 4th goal of the playoffs.